Hiya, and welcome back to Socially Awkward, the game that teaches us that the worstie needs to stay away from our fries because they're our fries, not his. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Rask, of course, followed behind. At the new fried chicken restaurant, you can see John already lining up. Unfortunately, the whole restaurant is packed so full that the line extends way out to the next nearby restaurant. There's so many people.
Well, it is pretty new. The majority are probably just here to try it out, like we are.
I can smell why. Suddenly, the crowd started yelling in boos and hisses at the cashier in front, announced,
Due to the unexpected flux of customers, we have ran out of chicken to serve. We are deeply sorry for the inconvenience. Please come back tomorrow.
What? 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 I'm gonna need a suspiciously wealthy furry to make the place go kaboom boom. What? I waited for an hour! The lines immediately disperse, only the crunching of bones and conversation of nearby tables are left. Aww, we missed it.
Dang, I wasn't expecting this. I'm usually right about these things. Sorry, Jace. Guess we can try it on Thursday or have it delivered.
No! Chicken!
We can try other restaurants we haven't been to.
We already tried every restaurant in the mall! How about we try Mendy's? Out of the blue, Rask injected his suggestion. We already tried Mendy's. Burger Alpha? Same. McDonald's? You're not even trying. Rask whimpers. What's up with you? It's like you never tried fast food before. The way he looks at you with those innocent eyes makes the answer all too clear. Impossible!
Jace, we've already discussed this. He's a gray.
I don't see having the title of Super Dog stops you from getting fast food. Unless you're telling me it's their kryptonite. Super Dog?
Ugh! You gonna help me here, Rask?
I'm sorry, but what exactly do you need help with?
Ugh. In any case, we need to decide where to eat.
Cheap food or rich food? They ran out of chicken. That is a crime against humanity. Rich food. Classy food or silly food? This is classy food and this is silly food. See, I've had sushi before. Sushi, it's not for me. It just doesn't taste right. I don't like sushi. You know what? Fuck it. Steakhouse?
Steak.
Yes!
Haven't had a good steak in a while.
Let's go then.
So, what'll we be having? I'm gonna get a medium rare.
I'll have a rare.
That's a bit bloody,
It's juicier.
but medium rare is perfect.
You're right, but I prefer a little juice in my plate.
Sounds like what a serial killer would say.
Excuse me?
Ain't I right, Jace?
Rare, medium, medium well, or charcoal?
Let me guess they're gonna run out of that too, I suppose?
We have rare, the obvious correct answer, medium, medium well, and charcoal. I was making a joke. Okay, it depends on the bloody. So, this is very bloody. This is almost very bloody. This is kind of bloody. This is actually cooked. And this is a piece of charcoal. I'm sorry, but if you eat a well-done steak, I don't trust you. Exactly. Thank you, Amethyst. Thank you for simplifying it. Yeah, let's go with medium well. I'm gonna get it medium well.
Ugh, why? You ruined the meat.
Rask shakes his head in disappointment. No! Everyone's mad! Everyone's mad! The absolute disgust! And I'm there with them. Blue is raw. Blue is just raw. That is so... You know what? I have to know what the others are. We're going to change it to medium. We're going to change it to medium, but I got to know the others. I'm going to try well done.
Kill him, Rask.
Rare.
Stab, stab, stab.
You jab the air with a provided knife like a lunatic. Bring me the blood of the innocent. Call the police.
Tee.
I'm gonna try the medium.
Why?
I like it chewy. The poor cow. It's so silly. This is so silly. Keep going with the well done. You're fine. I'm gonna try the well done.
Kill him, Rask.
JK Sunday. Girly actually dies. R.I.P. If we get medium well, they're disgusted. And I mean, do you blame them? Well done steak is just a piece of charcoal. Rask is now having Jace steak. Om nom nom. Do we want to be a cereal? You know what? Let's go with medium. I'm gonna try the medium.
Why?
I like it chewy. That poor cow! Tuesday, 7:40 p.m. After dinner, the group decides to head home for the day. Upon escorting Rask back to the school, he pleads you to accept the money offer again. You, of course, decline. Turns out that Rask lives near the school with his uncle who works there.
Are we there yet?
John wanted to visit your place. Something about feeling the room, he says. Not yet, but why do you want to visit anyway?
Why not? Got something to hide.
If you mean the dust bunnies, go right ahead. It's underneath the sofa in my bed. Make sure to take them home.
You should have taken his money, by the way. You'd be $200 richer now.
It wouldn't feel right.
Who cares? He offered. It's free money. Call it charity.
It still wouldn't feel right.
Then try thinking of it as if you won the lottery. That way you don't feel bad.
Why are you pushing me to take his money? I really don't want it.
Why, though?
I don't want to feel indebted to others.
But he is giving it away.
John says, pausing each syllable. It's a conspiracy.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of conspiracy, thanks for making me look like a total idiot.
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
John looks away with a smirk. The fallopian tube.
Should have paid more attention during biology then. Rask's uncle is cool. I like his style.
What do you mean by that?
Jace, if only you were more mature.
What?
Nothing.
So why do you want to visit again?
I did mention that I want to move, remember?
Alright.
Did you tell him?
Tell who?
Your parents.
Now?
Yes, now!
Okay. You quickly take out your phone and texted your mom about John moving in, only stopping for a moment as you realized something. Why do you want to move out?
Why not?
What about Tom?
What about him?
John looks a bit irritated by that question. You know, you two live together and he's your brother.
And?
He seems to be luring you to a conclusion. And, well, family sticks together. John sighs. It felt like you got it, but at the same time you didn't.
I just need my space, Jace. Living under my brother is suffocating. And don't worry about Tom. I already told him that I wanted to move right after I got this.
John holds up a debit card. Your debit card?
Yup.
No, where's my knife? Oh, there's my knife.
This is the key to my independence, Jace.
He waves it around triumphantly.
All of my work as a living public billboard is in this account.
Cool. Wait, but is it enough?
I've saved up a bit. Should last me for the semester.
John, you should save up. You can just stay at Mr. and Mrs. Nelly if you don't like your brother so much.
No way. I can't depend on other people's handouts, Jace. Maybe you should try it too.
I'm fine.
Gee, thanks for being an inspiration. Don't worry about me. I've already made a plan to keep up the rent as well as my independence. Actually, you might be able to help me succeed. How'd you like to earn from the side, Jace?
I'm not sucking dicks if that's what you're asking.
What? No!
John laughs.
Unless you want to.
Pass.
Anyways, how about you help me increase my reputation?
Your reputation?
Yeah, the more eyes on me, the higher the chance I'll get a better deal.
How do I do that?
Easy. You compete with me in a doubles.
Compete? I don't know, John. Sports are fun and all, but I'm not much of a competitor. And I don't want more eyes on me.
What? You are definitely a competitor. The way your eyes change when you play seriously.
I only play seriously when you're on. I didn't care if I win or lose.
You beat me in every single game. Even the games I'm good at. Not only that, you showboat after class.
How else would I show my dominance?
I'm always amazed how you put everything in all the games we play. How come you don't do that to other players?
Because I hate them.
Jace.
I just didn't like the attention.
Right, if you did, you'd probably have a boyfriend by now.
You ignored John, still thinking in the dark corners of your mind.
So, what do you say? I could really use your help.
Maybe college is different. People grow up to be mature at this age, right? And how could you say no to John? He's your best friend through thick and thin since grade school. Maybe it's time to be brave. For John. Okay, John.
You mean it?
Of course, I'll always help you when you need it.
We're gonna beat the shit out of them.
At your apartment, you fumble for your keys. Having 10 pockets may be convenient, but remembering what you put them in is a hassle. I know it's in here somewhere. Reaching deep within every pocket, you unearthed a nickel, a dime, a week-old receipt, and a melted Harvey's Kisses. All that was once lost and forgotten, now found. No, not in here. And back it goes, lost and forgotten. Until finally, you found your keys in the lowest right side of your jacket.
Finally.
Pockets, my personal little dimensions. Well, here we are. You take off your hat and place it on a nearby table. John was looking around the living room, till you caught him staring at you. What?
I kinda expect a little more decor.
Why would I do that?
It's your apartment.
And it cost money.
But it's such a waste of space.
Well, that's why you're here, ain't ya?
Hey!
Guess I'll give you a little tour of the apartment. Besides the furniture, all of the apartments are completely identical. You lead John to the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Gas, electricity, and water are provided but metered. Except for the tables and chairs. You have to buy them yourself. John nods but gave out a quizzical look. Want some water?
Sure, thanks.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
That could not have been timed better.
It's time to drink water.
That
It's time to
actually
drink
could
water.
not have been timed better. You take out a pitcher of cold water from the fridge and poured 2 glasses for John and yourself. This here's the bathroom, shower, bathtub, and toilet are provided, but the shampoo, soap, and towels are your responsibility.
Didn't you know women like shampoo?
Wait, no, what?
Didn't you know like women shampoo? Didn't know you like women shampoo?
John holds up your sister's old giant bottle of shampoo. Those were leftovers from one of my sisters.
But you do use it, though.
John points out a day-old dried-up shampoo near its location. Because they didn't want to waste good shampoo. To the bedroom! Well, here's the bedroom. It's pretty much identical to the second bedroom, except for the door. Right now it's empty, so I'm showing you mine since it's basically what you'll have once we put the beds in.
Ugh.
What?
It's so plain.
Get out of my bedroom. John takes a seat on your bed while you pout at him for a little while longer.
What?
That's probably Mom. Let me take this.
Alright.
You lay in your bed and open up the message app. John picks up his phone from his pocket and starts fiddling with it.
Always watching.
My baby. Working hard. Yup, got another tenant. John, right? Your best friend. You take a look at your best friend who's playing with his phone. Soon he caught you looking and smiled. Yup, is that alright? Of course, so long as he signed all the waiver. Like every other tenant, he may be your best friend, but this is still a business. Okay, Mama.
Finished.
Yup.
So she's fine with it?
Yep, but of course you'd have to give me a week to prepare the apartment, though.
It looks fine, though.
Wait, did you mean to move in with me?
Of course I was. I can't afford to rent a whole apartment. And you do have a lot of room to spare. How about it?
I guess that's fine. It's better than having a stranger living with me. Yeah, this is the best case scenario. Yeah, it's super fine.
Super. I better go now. It's almost 8:30. Don't want to miss the train.
I'll see you out then. Wednesday, 2:53 a.m. Opening the fridge, you find a single egg on a tray. Not up for eggs. You know what? I'm going to reread this. Hello? Cower in fear, mortal. Your special mug that you won from a spin the wheel at the mall is shaking in midair. Oh, what the fu- You done? Are you not afraid? I would have been. Until you started making weird ghost sounds. Preposterous! I've been doing this game for over 20 years! Peasants cower and tremble from this! Wow. You need new material then. Now get out of my house! It can't be! I've been looking forward to scaring the living! Uh-huh. Get out. Give me that before you break it. It's my favorite mug. You snatch the cup from the air and wave your hand around it, checking for the string. Huh? To your surprise, there was no string attached. He must have detached it when I snatched it away. Who are you to command me, peasant? I demand to see your lord. Why don't you show yourself so I can hit you with this book, Karen? My name is not Karen. Don't care. I'm calling the police if you don't get out of here. Call the militia. I will show them the power of a magus. And so you did. What are you doing with that object in your ear?
911, what's your emergency?
A weird magician broke into my house and is playing a prank on me. Weird? Hello? Hello?
Hello, do you need assistance?
Yes, I need assistance. Hello? Oh! Son of a bi- The call disconnected right after you hear the operator throw her headset away. You look down at the phone wondering why the operator screamed in pain. You dialed again. 911, what's your... Yeah! Same thing happened. This time it sounded like the operator's headset shocked him. Where's your reinforcements now, peasant? What did you do to the phone? What in God's name is a phone? Oh, stop with that stupid D&D medieval accent. I don't know what you did to the walls or the phone, but I'm not playing around. Do not mock me, peasant! Ah, what the hell? A fiery blue ball of flame appeared out of nowhere. I do not tolerate false accusation! You're a real ghost! How dare you! I am no mere ghost! I am... Where are you going? You started running to the stairs as soon as the demon starts monologuing, fearing that it'll kill you once he finishes like every villain in a movie. Such insolence! Ah! Without much thought, you hop over the rails and bolt for the kitchen. But it was too late. Another fireball blocks your path. Not only have I not been given the proper respect, but a peasant dared to call an army against me. Please, why are you still doing this? To teach you a lesson, and to tell your master that if does not meet my demands, I will burn this castle down and land its... I will burn this castle down and land it... Just a second. Come on! A little more! So how's the weather? You rush to the altar and grab the second holiest weapon at your disposal. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command you to leave at once. You dare command? The room begins to shake once more, but this time the room started shifting from gray to color. It's actually working? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command you to leave this place. Oh, shit. My fucking microphone. The second microphone fell. The USB mic. And we're just gonna skip all this. I just really wanted to reread that section. I just really wanted to reread that section. You already know what the next step is. The boy. Oh, fuck. We're gonna finish this game soon. The bite of 87? Oh, no. Our name is Jace. We're thinking about that. I think we go left, and we head back. Relieved, you shake your sweat off and pull back your composure. To your astonishment, you see the auditorium is packed full of students already. Whoa. I didn't expect this. Back then, I remember only half of the students attended my high school's opening ceremony. Mostly because they wanted to avoid introducing themselves in front of class. Now that I think about it, why didn't I skip? I mean, I was one of them. You slowly walk behind the last row of seats, scanning for any vacancy. The auditorium smelled like old newspaper, and the noise emanating from the vibrating vents overpowered the speakers of the principal's welcoming script. At last, we're doing Rask's first. Sure butters. Yeah. At last, you spotted a vacant seat in the very middle column, last row. I could jump over. You take a step back against the wall. Hoo. As a feline, this is no problem. Feline innate ability. Activate! Felines are agile creatures, but that's only because of practice. You, however, did not. Ow, ow, ow! You did get 90% of your body over. The rest, however, got caught between the gap. Your neighbor leans in. Are you alright? You smiled sheepishly. Yeah, I got that. Got it. You balanced yourself by placing both hands on the floor, taking deep breaths, and 1, 2, 3! You performed a handstand, causing your shirt to drop down. Oh! You drop your legs backwards, letting your body follow through to a perfect landing. Bravo! A single hand of applause echoes within your hearing vicinity, to which you replied with a bow. That was impressive, Jace. Thank you. How do you know my name? Oh, here. He hands you your wallet. Your wallet dropped out of your pocket while you're performing a circus act. Thanks, I wouldn't have noticed. You take your well-deserved seat and open your wallet to see if everything is inside. ID, check. Debit card, check. Expired coupons, crumpled. $160, check. You rub your head wondering where this $100 bill came from. You fucker! You
prankster! Oh my god!
I think you confused my wallet with yours. No, that's a tip! Huh? That little performance you just did deserves a tip! You fucker! Huh? Thank God your voice went beyond its range, uttering only a silent exclaim, otherwise people around you would look. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not enough? Shocked by such a reply, you are, well, shocked. Is there something on my face? You shake your head and try to come up with a reply, but nothing came out. Well, how do you do? He offers his hand up for a handshake with an awkward grin. You look at his hand, contemplating if you should shake the hand of a stranger. Worst, a lupus. Oh! He pulls his hand away in a realization. Excuse me, I forgot to introduce myself. Rask Webton. Come again? Rask sighs with relief, takes a deep breath in from his nose and out his mouth. It's Rask Belton. How do you do? He once again offers up a handshake with more enthusiasm. Like before, you contemplate if you should reply. Sensing your hesitation, he began to pull away. Where's my fucking Sircap? Jace Sircap. Hi. With the $100 bill in hand, you gave Rask a shake and left it in his palm. That put a smile on his face, until he takes a look at his hand with the $100 bill. Do you not want this? Nope, don't want it. You're definitely trying to buy my soul. But it's a tip! That's too much for a tip. I didn't even do it for money. Then, can I buy your friendship? What the fuck? Huh? Again, thank the Lord your voice went over its range. What's up with this guy? Is he not from around here? Now I'm getting scared. Wait. Energized yellow eyes. Gray silky hair. Uncropped woven ears. proportionate muzzle, and an Andromeda 20 Plus Pro. He's definitely a rich elite kid from the east side. Fucking rich kids. Hey, nice weather we're having. Oh, hiding your shame with small talk, eh? Fine, I'll play your game. Yeah, nice. Air-conditioned weather. Shit, I said something weird. I hope he didn't notice. He noticed! May I ask a question? What? It's probably about my height. Are there any other lupus in the state? Sure, but quite a few, though. I see! He sighs in relief, as if a heavy weight has been lifted off his shoulders. And pantheras? I guess there's a bit of them here and there. It seems like he's up to something, but you ignore it as you just want to relax in the air-conditioned room. Do you know where Pizza House is? Weird question. Or maybe it's a location their secretly hideout. Yes, there's one just a few blocks from here. Do they have it at the cafeteria? I don't think so. That's too bad. So it wasn't a secret base location. False alarm, better get some sleep before the real class starts. With that, you lulled yourself to sleep. What about McDonald's? What about them? Do you think they sell McDonald's in the cafeteria? No. Ah, darn. What about Mendy's? No. Ah. Burger Alpha. That was last straw. All you wanted was to get some peace and quiet. So now it has come to this. Mint? Oh! Why, thank you! Fuck off Google Drive. You count the grooves by 3 and expel them out of its wrapper with a squeeze. Oh, that's generous of you. Thank you. Rask, you fool. This was all an elaborate plan to shut you up. Fool. Rask tosses all 3 mints into his mouth. You take a minute as he savors the fresh mints in his mouth. Some peace and quiet. You've achieved your goal. The elite is now pacified. Now all that is left is to sleep through the speech. Minutes later, you slept through the whole speech, but you are not alone. Many around you have also fallen into the spell. If you're awake, you could hear the wail of snores echoing off the walls. Somehow, the Grey Wolf went through the whole ordeal with no sign of mental fatigue. A testament to his higher lineage, or he's just amused by your sleeping position. He leans in closer to your side. Closer. Oh! Something caught his eye. What could it be? He takes his time studying whatever caught his eye. But soon he decides to continue what he was doing. Waking you up. Oh. It's still alive. Good morning! You stretch your whole body on your seat. Good morning to you too. Somehow that made him happy. I see the orientation is over. Why are you still here? I can't leave my classmate behind. Classmate? We have the same assigned classroom. It's right there on your ID. You look down to your ID resting on your tummy. Below your name reads Class B1. Oh. Dear Lord. Is it because I'm gay that you're punishing me? You head out to your classroom with Rask behind. You stopped in the hallway thinking about which floor your first class of history is in. That gave Rask an opportunity to attack. With a conversation. This is so exciting! Our first day of college. Aren't you excited, Jace? Before you could reply, a dog passes over and gave you quite a shock. He bows half his body to Rask as he walks by. Rask in turn bows his head in reply. Strange. Maybe he's a relative? Eh, whatever. It's school. The only excitement I get is near the end. I guess I understand the sentiment. Why are you excited for school then? Compared to my old school, this one is more lively and full of color. Huh? Along the way, a certain lion caught your attention with his cheerful smile.
Hey, Jace!
Your eyes light up as your best friend since grade school came up to you with his signature smile.
Hey, Jace, who's your friend?
It's
Rask
time
covers
to
his
drink
face
water.
from John with his hand, as if a
It's time to
paparazzi came
drink
out of the bush. His name
It's
is
time to drink water.
Rap.
It's time to drink water.
Your new friend here seems to be very shy.
And clingy.
Punch him.
With pleasure. What? You pull your fist back, readying for a punch. No! Please! Rask covers his face as you deliver your fury. It was all a ruse for John to get a tuft of hair from Rask. What's the verdict?
Silky gray fur, well combed, shiny, with a sweet smell. He's definitely from the elite family.
How did you know just from that?
I didn't. You just did it for me.
What?
Besides being a gray wolf, I can't tell if you're elite or a guy who has really good hygiene.
I need to go.
Oh, whoa there.
John grabs him by the tail. Let go of my tail!
Woohoo, Jace, you gotta feel his tail. The elites really do have different fur.
Oh? You brush your hand on Rask's tail while John keeps Rask in place. Oh, it's silky and fluffy. Please, let go. Rask leans his body away from the both of you while using his hands to hide his face. It's very clear the way he's blushing that this is bothering him. But your partner in crime has plans for him.
And tell us, what is an elite doing in a free state college like this?
Please, stop calling me that.
Then tell us. Us free folk don't like y'all higher-ups in this town.
As if we're in a movie, you can't help but follow John's cowboy accent with a long, goofy chuckle as you rapidly brush Rask's tail in both directions. Right, just please stop brushing my tail like that. It feels so gross. Why did I give him that voice? Rask whimpers as he flicks his tail as soon as you release it from your grasp.
We are listening.
I want to be normal. You're basically normal as an John kicks you. Ow!
He's trying to change, Jace.
So you're just like me?
Yes, my child.
John elegantly places his hands together in a prayer. Oh no.
Confess your wicked ways and become one of us.
Confess, confess, confess. One of you?
Yes, my child. Join us and leave your wicked, wealthy, and insured 3-course meals of everyday life and roll in the mud of society.
Mud? The mud part caught him off guard. Mud, mud, mud.
And do you want to be friends or not?
Friend. I'd love to.
Great. How about we exchange phone numbers and go meet up after class? What classroom are you in?
Oh, B1 and here. Rask turns his phone on and makes a few swipes before revealing his number to John, who in turn starts dialing.
Oh, so we are classmates. I'm guessing Jace is as well.
Yes.
That's my number. And here's Jace's. Mind giving us a bit of space? Gosh. We invited you into our little group, but we haven't even introduced each other. Unless your name is actually Rap.
Oh heavens, where are my manners? Rask Belton. Rask Belton.
John Nelly. Okay, Rask. I kinda wanna have some time with my best bud here.
John pulls you close by the arm.
It's a little bit of a private matter.
Oh, certainly. I'll see you both in our classroom then.
Okay, he's gone. Now spill. What's got your knickers in a knot?
I don't like him.
That's what I'm asking.
He's an elite. Elite kids are natural bullies to people like me.
True, can't deny we were raised that way. You were just lucky to have my big brother looking after you.
From you.
If that's how you interpreted it, sure. But you gotta admit, he is being nice and we did bully him into our group.
You just weren't there.
Oh, what did he do?
He asked. Horrible things.
Such as... They weren't horrible, were they?
He kept asking weird shit like if the cafeteria had any fast food. I kept saying no, but he kept asking about another fast food place.
How's that horrible? I bet he just wanted to have a conversation with you.
I'm no good at keeping a conversation.
You seem fine keeping up with me.
Well, duh, we've known each other for 6 years.
Then treat him the same way I treated you when we first met.
Don't wanna. Unless you mean faceplant him on the ground.
After that.
Oh, gotcha, steal his pencils.
After that.
Blame him for destroying the toilet.
First, never happened. Second, it was Mackenzie. Just give the rich boy a chance. If he starts putting collars on us, then we can kill him, okay?
Fine. It was like any other classroom in high school. There's a set of uncomfortable chairs, a dirty blackboard, and a teacher's desk in the middle. The only difference is the air-conditioned vents pouring cold air in. This is so foul.
Rask isn't here. You know, some people would take your silence as a negative.
So?
You could maybe, give a to show you're interested.
Why? If it's not interesting, then why react?
It's a social thing. If people notice you're listening, they'll think you're a nice guy.
Then I don't see the problem. My intention is for them to leave me the F alone.
You'll eventually have to talk to people, though.
There's a thing called texting, John. Ever heard of it?
And if there weren't any phones?
I'd rather die.
So how'd you meet Rask anyway?
Back at the auditorium. I jumped over for a seat since it was right in the middle. Got my foot stuck between the gaps, so I did a little somersault. You know, to practice my feline innate skills.
With this?
He pokes your tummy. Shush! The Belle speaks.
Heh. Continue.
So he found my wallet while I was doing the somersault. And get this, he gave me a tip.
Well, you did do a somersault. Emphasis on did.
John doesn't air quote, it burns your soul. It was a single $100 bill.
Woo! And guess we're going to eat like kings.
I gave it back.
Aw. Not surprising coming from you. I bet you were thinking that he wanted to buy your body for the night.
Close, but no. You perverted lion.
Heh. Bet you should have taken it, though.
Why?
Well, less money for them, more for us. Although his mannerism is a little different from a typical elite, besides the rich accent. That's probably because he's a gray.
Probably a trick to put my guard down.
I don't think so. They usually have a Felicia or Familia with them.
Well, that's illegal, right?
Unless they have a huge amount of debt or they can't find work here.
Well, that's fine, right? They get paid instead now.
I guess, but it's not up to the government to check on them, though. That's the scary part.
I see.
Let's get to our seats and talk about something else. We don't really know how Rask treats his workers, right? Maybe he's one of the good guys. Let's just hold off on our prejudice, otherwise we'll be no different than them.
Okay. The bell tolls at 8:30 a.m., ringing the start of the school year. Soon after John takes his seat next to you, Rask comes inside with a sullen look on his face. But slowly forms a smile as he sees you both. Comes over and takes a seat behind John's.
Where'd you go?
I'm sorry, there's a phone call. I didn't want to disturb the class.
You're so polite. Blech. Ugh. It's called being playful, Rask. Come on, stick your tongue out like us.
You can see Rask's hesitation, but he does it slowly. It's really cute the way he tried to do it with his eyes closed. Bleh? The gang smiled together and chuckled in unison, but it came to a stop when your ears flicked to the sound of a voice. It's Gray. Danger? Your classmates start talking to each other in hushed whispers while looking in your direction. We're gonna bow down just to be polite. We're being polite. He has grown-up money. He has adult money. Quite frankly, if you're gonna gossip about someone, don't. Oh, absolutely. The cafeteria was just as plain as your old high school one. Plastic bench seats and tables were bolted onto the floor. Questionable stainless steel rails are still separating animals from cutting in line. And lastly, the constant unbearable chatter on the walls. All three of you lined up in the cafeteria. Somehow you end up in the middle with Rask behind you, after John invited Rask over for lunch. John rotates his head slightly toward your ear.
Ask him what he'll get.
I don't want to do that.
Do it or I'll tell your mother you're gay.
It's obvious he's joking. Maybe. Better not risk it. Turn yourself towards Rask. Hey, what you getting? Rask surveys what's available behind the glass countertop. Would love to try out that fast food the television advertised, but it appears they don't sell it here. They don't have that back home? Oh, they do, but I wasn't allowed. Why's that? Well, it's unhealthy. If it's unhealthy, why try it then? It's more about an experience, really. Are you in a food trip or something? Well, no, not exactly. I just like experiencing new things. A large pipple behind us coughs with an irritated look. Yes, can I help you? Oh, shit! The pipple begins to rub his hands together and lowers his head below Rask's eye level. I'm so sorry, young Gray. Oh, shit. Please forgive me! He jumps off the rail and begins running maniacally, as if being chased by a monster. What? The locals here are so friendly, aren't they? Stay the fucking lag. Stay the fuck away from me. Alright, just calm down, Jace. He's just an ordinary wolf, right? You've seen them around town, right? Just get your lunch and run to John. What can I get ya? The cafeteria lady doesn't seem to care what just happened. Her job must have sucked all the joy in her life. 1 large cup noodles, please. I'll have what he's having. Okay. She takes out 2 cup noodles from the cupboard and proceeds to prepare it. Understand sanitation guidelines. She takes a long, lifeless breath. You'll have to pour in the contents yourselves. She places both cup noodles onto one tray. She must have assumed you're with him, which isn't wrong. Guess I'll be paying for the both of us, out of courtesy, I guess. You dig into your pockets for your wallet. But before you could take it out, Rask places himself forward with his wallet ready. Thank you very much. How much do I owe you?
That'd be $3.89.
My, that's awfully affordable. It's so-so. Here's 100. You may keep the rest for doing such a wonderful job. The cafeteria lady has the same facial expression that you have. Huh?
Welcome, your highness. Your throne awaits you.
John teasingly pats the seat next to him. Thank you. You carefully place the tray on the table, making sure the hot water inside the cup doesn't spill. You took yours and then slid the tray near Rask. John continues eating his meal as you and Rask start preparing your noodles. You shake the sachet of dried vegetables and powdered broth to one end. Rask mimics your actions without a clue why. You poured the contents into the cup and closed the lid with a plastic fork. Rask copied, of course. He's giving everyone a 100. I don't know why. Somehow the magic of instant noodles intrigues him. Dang it, I want to ask John a question about Rask. But I can't just blurt it out in front of the person in question. Ah! Hey, what's up with people getting spooked and calling Rask gray? Send.
Hey, Rask. Jace wants to know why people call you Grays.
I'll kill you. Oh, it's just a false pretense about my family. There's nothing to worry about. What false pretense? Oh, this and that.
Geez, it's like a corny love at first sight scene from a movie. I don't know how you don't know this already, Jace. This was covered in our history class back in high school.
I hate history. It's basically racist here, racist there, racist that. Now who's that racist that killed millions of people? If we hate that man so much, why are we remembering him then?
I don't think that's why they teach us history.
It definitely is. It's basically paying tribute to his name.
Whatever. Rask, how about you explain your family history to us before Jace here ruins it for future generations?
There's not really much to my family. We're called Greys because almost all of the Grey Wolves focused on the military professions of past generations. But now the only members of my family who's close to the military is my Aunt Trista and my Uncle Bernard. Many of my family members have taken into other professions such as accountants, surgeons, orthodontists, and physicians.
Aw, I was hoping to see a red dot on Jace's head.
So, there's no gunman or a secret society coming after us? Heavens no! Whew. Well, that's a relief. There are the secret guards. No. Huh? I'm just joking. Of course I don't have any secret guards. Greys today are not in any way more important than you and John here. That I can assure you of. Whew. Well, that's a relief. Of course, the name Grey is well respected in canine kind. It's best we keep my family's pretense on the down low, okay? You and John nod. A powerful name, huh? Afternoon classes were just like the morning classes. Each class was no different than the other. The teacher would come in for an introduction and explain the subject they'll be teaching for the semester. Monday, 4:30 p.m. We're gonna leave off here tonight. I'm sorry, but it's too beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.